Hi, friends. So today we'll be going over how to schedule tasks in CodeWork and the use cases on how it could benefit you. So assuming that you already downloaded Claude Cowork, so here you can schedule tasks. So what are scheduled tasks? So with scheduled tasks, you can automate things that you would usually do manually either every day or every week. So for example, let's say instead of checking your emails every morning, you can just run a scheduled task and have Claude scan your emails and organize everything that's come in, draft a response that's ready for your review. So all you have to do is go on your email and hit send. Some things that I use it for is that I have it scan my Slack messages every day, well, quite frequently. So it can see if anything needs my attention. So let's say someone has messaged me and I haven't read it yet. It'll read it and it'll see if there is a to do or something I need to respond to. And then it'll automatically add it to a task list for me. Some other use cases that I'm aware of is that you can have it scan job boards. So if there's anything, you know, how sometimes on like LinkedIn and Indeed, you can put a job alert so you can have it scan those boards for anything new. It'll automatically just run on itself and they'll give you a summary of all the information that you want to know. So just think about the tasks that you find yourself doing manually and see if that's something that Claude can help you schedule it for so it just takes it off of your plate. Okay, so starting off with the client on desktop, you're going to go to schedule. And then from here, you can create a new task. So it'll say create with Claude or set up manually. Or if you have a chat already open and you're already talking to Claude, from there, you can also say create a scheduled task to do X, Y, and Z. So you can hit create with Claude, and this is what it'll say. I want to set up a scheduled task, briefly explain how scheduled tasks work in CodeWork, then ask me a few questions to figure out what I'd like Claude to do and when it should run. So this is great for beginners, so you can figure out exactly the kind of things you want it to run for you. And if you want, you can even just bring up kind of like your thoughts, the things that you're working on. If you're a business owner, tell Claude what you're working on, the kind of business that you do. Or if you're a content creator, just say, oh, what you're trying to do when it comes to your content creation, how you would want Claude to keep you accountable. And then it can help you brainstorm some things that would make sense for you. And so here it's going to go through a different list of questions. So after you go through that and it schedules a task for you, then it's going to show up here under the schedule task section. And then from here, you'll see you can click the times that you want it. I do know that there are certain time frames where it's higher usage. So keep that in mind that if you want something to run at the beginning of the day or toward the evening time, that it's going to use more credit. So if it's something that doesn't have to run at those times, then I suggest just doing it outside of those times because we want to save on credits. So that's it. That's how you run a scheduled task. It's super simple. If you run into any issues, you can just discuss with Claude exactly what your problems are. And Claude is very good at helping you follow up and try to solve your issues. It's super simple to do. There's a lot of things you can do with it. I definitely suggest sitting down and having a conversation with Claude so you can find out what works best for you. See you next time.